There is a big rally going on in metal stocks, and one of the main reason is current geopolitical crisis and all that. Israel, Hamas, then now Iran and Israel crisis. And as a result, most of the metals are going up. Oil has gone up, so lot many other metals also, including steel, copper, aluminum, and everything. And today we are going to talk about one stock which is literally touches all-time high, which is among the favorite among the retail investors. And many investor asked me about that stock to review. So today we are going to talk about Tata Steel. Yes, Tata Steel is been asked by Mr. Mahesh Avasti and Nilandar and Rajesh Kumar. They've asked for that stock to be reviewed. So let us understand about Tata Steel. We'll talk about the fundamental of the company, how the stock has performed, and from here, what is the outlook. So stay till then, guys. And again, guys, if you're not subscribed our channel, do click the below link, do subscribe the channel, do like and share this video. Give as many as like possible because so that we can reach as many as viewers possible. So guys, let us talk about Tata Steel first. So Tata Steel, if we talk about, no, it's a metal company, you know that. And over the time, this company has done, no, not so great, but a decent return. Okay, honestly speaking, when we talk about CAGR, it is not such a great return over the time. No, I think JSW is the one stock which has performed very well. But when we talk about the Tata Steel, you see, if we talk about 2006 and no 2007, it reached to almost 80, which has taken almost, you can say that no 12 years to cross that level in 2021. And now it is currently trading at all-time high at around 160. So if you talk about Tata Steel, yes, it has gone all-time high. And But if we talk about last 15 years return, that is not a great return. So again, the one of the main reason why these metal stocks are not performing is because of cyclical nature. When the economy is doing well, these stocks will do well. But when the economy is not doing well, this stock may drag. And this is what you have to always keep in mind. So, if so, talking about Tata Steel, let us talk about the quarterly result which has gone. So if you talk about the quarterly result, you can see here, though it's very, very cyclical in nature. You can see here December 22, it was a loss of 2,500 crore rupees. Again, September 23, it was a 6,500 crore rupees loss. And this is was the cyclicality of this Tata Steel is there. And this is what you have to keep it when you are investing in this type of stock. It will be very, very cyclical in nature. In December, it was 522. Okay, but somehow the stock has touched all-time high because complete metal industry has gone up. Okay, and we'll talk about the valuation also and everything. So when we talk about the last result, no, the result was okay. However, European business was not doing well. European business itself has given a loss of almost 2,900 crore rupees. So this is where the Tata Steel is facing a problem that European business is not doing well. Indian business is doing quite well, but they made almost a decade old, that they've done that Codas acquisition. After that, no, the steel, Tata Steel is not able to recover. Now they are closing that European business, and slowly and gradually they are concentrating on the local business. But yes, that is one of the drag. Again, guys, one of the another big reason you have to understand is the raw material prices are also going up. So cooking coal, prices are going up, but however they are using blended coal which is much more cheaper than this composite HCC composite. So blended coal is helping them to reduce the cost, but yes, the coal prices are going up because of Russia Ukraine crisis and all that, no, which is also impacting the margin of a company. Okay, again, they're more focused as and when it will go will be on the domestic part compared to any other business. Of course, Netherlands and all that business are doing well. So when we talk about the, you can say that operations. So if you see here, the operations are much more at now the domestic they are going up because at the end of the day, like transportation, construction, railway, infrastructure, and all these sectors are coming up at India level. And again, that Kalingaran blast furnace is going to operate, and this is where is going to help to put the more and more production. Okay, so this is all about how the quarter gone by and how the things are will be. So hopefully they are going to, you can say that, concentrating on domestic level, because that is where the demand look like. Now, when we talk about the year to year also, you can see here, it is quite a cyclical in nature. Okay, so 17,000 crore rupees, then again in March 22, 41,000, then again 8,000. Currently, if we talk current 12 months is almost in a loss. So if we talk about the sales growth over last 10 years is almost 6%, 5 years is almost 15%, 3 years is almost 20%. Okay. So compounded sales growth is okay only in last 10 years, 3 years is 20. Compounded profit growth has gone up again cyclical in nature overall, but if you talk about the last 12 months, it is almost minus 89%. But when we talk about the stock price in last 10 years, as I told you, it has given you an average return of 15 odd percent. Last 3 years is 22%. In 1 year, it has gone up by 50%, which is quite a surprise for this company, because as such, no one expected the stock price to go up so much. Okay, ROE, you can see here in last 3 years is 20, and last year it was 7. Okay, so now let us compare with the peers company. One of the main peers companies, JSW Steel, Sale, and all that. And in that only, JSW, as I told you earlier, has performed extremely well over the time. But you can see a Tata Steel P 103. Now this is where the no problem creates, and this is where no I always tell no, be careful in this type of cyclical company. अगर ये गिरते तो बहुत जल्दी गिरेंगे. So at this currently it is touching all time high, but you have to be little bit skeptical about the no what type of valuation this stock is currently trading at. Okay. 12 ROC, that is okay. So if we talk about the sales growth and all that, last 3 years it is 20. This current year it is in minus. However, JSW is much more sales growth and all that. But one thing is that because the Tata companies as also one of the factors, Tata Sons IPO is coming and all that noise was there. And as a result, also many Tata companies has gone up in last 1 or 2 quarter. Okay, so वो भी एक factor run कर रहा है for the Tata companies. However, when we compare the no the growth and all that stuff, it's not so great that it should have that type of valuation. And the main ratio which you have to see when you talk about the steel company is nothing but EV by EBITDA. So EV by EBITDA is 11.3, which is much more on a higher side. Okay, JSW still is 8.9 and SAIL is 7.151. One of the main factor which you can consider about Tata Steel is good is that they are able to bring the debt equity ratio to 0.78. Earlier it was much more higher, and most of the steel companies are working, and they are trying to bring the debt equity ratio. That is a big positive point. But when we talk about the EV by EBITDA 11.3, this is where no, because see why we are checking EV by EBITDA, because it is a capital intensive industry. And when we talk about a capital intensive industry, you have to understand EV by EBITDA plays a big role. So if we consider EV by EBITDA, you can see here the EV by EBITDA average is around 6, and currently it is around 11.5. It has gone to almost 3, and again it has gone to 11.5. And here, basically, their earning is going down, and this is where the concern lies. If you talk about the P ratio, you can see such a high P ratio, and one of the main reason, as I told you, the Tata Sun IPO news, and again suddenly all the Tata companies doing well, and that is actually increase the, you can say that no overall the scenario of higher valuation. So at this valuation, you have to be little bit skeptical that what to do. Again, price to book value has also gone up. The average is around 1.2, which has gone up to 2. So by any means, if we talk about this, it looks like the stock is actually trading at a much higher valuation, and no doubt the growth will come, but growth will be like a decent growth. ऐसा नहीं है कि वो 25-30% से sales growth होने वाला है, maybe around 10-15%. Okay, and over the time, no, the you can say that the cyclicality of business will always remain. And this point you have to keep in mind. China again coming up, which is also bringing the steel prices up. See, steel prices is like a commodity business, and basically it depends on the world situation also, where the world is going and where the you can say that the world is focusing on, whether the growth is coming or not. And this is what you always have to keep in mind when you are analyzing any steel companies. Your entry, addition, and exit should be very good when you go into cyclical companies like Tata Steel, SAIL, and JSW and all that. No, because they goes up and they fall again over the years. If you see, no, I've just shown you the chart also. No, it is not able to provide you a great consistent return over the time. It is always being a cyclical in nature. So this point you always have to keep in mind when you are investing in a company like Tata Steel. Know that कभी भी वो नीचे आ सकता है. Yes, it has gone up to almost you can say 9500, and now it has reached to 160, which is almost you can say 60% return, 50% return in last 1 year. So that's a very good return. So as an investor, what you have to do if you have already invested, one thing is for sure, keep a stop loss in mind. And of course, guys, all these things, whatever I'm telling you is from the education purpose, guys. I'm a SEBI registered research analyst, but guys, you do your own calculation, your own analysis before investing, on my opinion. So, what I'm trying to convey is that if you're already sitting in a good profitability as it is touching online, please keep a stop loss in mind. And no, you have to get out when the stock is started going down, because and then ये cycle है, it has touched all time high. So keep this in. But yes, this Iran Israel crisis has happened, and as a result, no, all these metal companies are going up. That is one of the reason of why this most of the stocks are performing well. But no, don't be blind faith that no everything is going up only. It will remain. You have to keep your emotions in check. You have to invest very sensibly, and always try to protect your capital, because when the cycle turns, no, if you are stuck in that stock, it will give you a lot of bleeding on your pocket. So keep this in mind. So guys, this is all what I wanted to tell you about the Tata Steel company. Hope you liked the video. If you liked it, do like it, share it to everyone, and do subscribe to our channel. And any stock to be reviewed from our side, put it in the comments. We'll try to connect. So thank you very much. I'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye.